All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for ReZero, Season 4, Episode 5. Well done, Subaru.
Well done.
You know, like, our own astronomy lore better than, like, I do.
I absolutely would have gotten to that point and been like,
yes.
I should know this.
Yes.
I really
This puzzle is made of puzzle.
Yes. Right.
Yes.
But
Quite
hey,
puzzling.
Congratulations. Now you can just go mad needing to figure out which books in this massive library to read, rather than, going mad because of miasma and then, you and your friends kill each other in brutal ways.
Yeah.
This is
fine.
far preferable.
Yeah, there will be just a simple excursion of just a time skip of everybody reading books that seems good. No issues will be had here in this tower. No.
So let's get to seeing what kind of Dewey Decimal System or something they got going on in this library to categorize everything.
Right. Or if there's going to be a trial within the trial, potentially.
Sure.
But y'all, without further ado, let's get into this.
Yeah!
Yeah. What language is it in for now? That's
That is true.
Trial within a trial.
Okay. What happens when Subaru pulls a book?
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Well, shit.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so let's see what happens when Subaru opens that one, and let's see if there are any with your guys' names on them.
Wait. The name.
Oh, shit. What do we got? Oh. These books have pictures.
Ah! This is how you read them. Blue flowers. Oh. I have a bad feeling about this. Oh, Typhon, the witch.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Oh, here we go. We're learning about the witches now.
All right.
Okay.
It's a living. Yeah, being the kid of an executioner.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
That's
crazy.
I don't think this is a take your daughter to work day kind of job.
No.
Uh-oh.
Because she's so scared of him in general, she thinks if I mess up in this little way, he's gonna be mad at me and kill me.
Okay.
Whoa.
Huh.
Whoa.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
Wow.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
Yeah, Beatrice looking at the name. Yeah, it doesn't work for me.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
How
what did they
many of these will
see?
you have to experience?
Did he just kind of glaze over for a second? Like,
well,
uh-huh. Yeah, no.
墓所にいたんだよ。
墓所に？
過去にいた魔女の一人だ。傲慢の魔女で、見た目はベアコぐらいの褐色ロリ。無邪気の残酷って言葉が具現化したみたいな子だった。そのティフォンの記憶、人生、ルーツか。
Yeah.
とにかくそんなところを追体
It was like the pivotal point that made her become
Right.
a witch, you know? It wasn't really her perspective.
それってなんだかますます墓所の試練。
Yeah.
あれの場合、自分の記憶とまあ楽勝だったけど。
楽勝だったけど。
But remember,
二人の強がりは
sealed witch.
他人の記憶を追体験する本。 過去をたぐる手段でもあるかしら。だとすると、知りたいことを知れる図書館っていうのは。ユリス、しっかりし
Did he?
うちの声。
Oh.
Wait, what?
器用な真似するぜってあった。
Yeah, that's kind of mean, yeah.
ユリス、
What happened?
本当に大丈夫？
Yeah. Talk to us.
ご心配をおかけして申し訳ありません。
Especially for someone that's been, you know, devoured.
Right.
バルロイ・テメグリフ？ボラキア帝国の将軍にそんな名前の人おらんかった？
正しくは元将軍です。一騎打ちの結果、
Oh.
私
私が命を拾いましたが、
So experience with those people.
つまりここにある本は見知った相手。
No
Okay.
死者の
way.
過去を追体験する本かしら。
Oh, so maybe Shaola's, you know, vast amount of experience is influencing,
Maybe.
because a lot of them are people maybe that she knows.
Oh,
but a lot of these,
shit.
目的の誰かの本を探そうなったら、
うん
どれだけかかるんやろね。
And will Subaru have a book given that he has died before?
この書庫を作ったやつ、性格最悪だな。
Alright. Well,
All
at least everyone can help with looking for
気が
books.
遠くなりそうなお話。
I love the idea of them having like 2 or 3 people in the middle just to organize, you know? Just keep it alphabetical
Yep.
or something.
ただ、死んじゃった人を知ってれば知ってるほど、だったら私は結構あるかもね。
死者の書。
Yep.
Yes. Yes. Please keep that gag going. That's great.
少しお前のこと聞いていいか？
お兄さん、気が多すぎだと思うわ。
お前いつから殺し屋なんてやってた
Yeah.
の？
How did this whole thing start?
私がお仕事を始めたのは、でも私の場合はお仕事っていうより、拾ってくれたママの言いつけに従ってたって感じなのよね。
Oh.
Oh, God.
それってつまり。
Oh, God. Yeah.
ああ、私捨て子なのよ。森に放り捨てられて、魔獣ちゃんたちに育ててもらったのよね。
Sure. I mean,
And
if she
that's why
can
she has an
speak
affinity.
and, you know, communicate with them.
Yeah.
私は生まれつき魔獣ちゃんと仲良くできる力があったから、それで助かったみたいね。
Just your average raised by wolf story.
Right.
もしもの話なんだが、
何？
お前の親の本があったら
Yeah.
読んでみたいか？
Hmm.
全然興味ないけど。
Yeah.
そうなの。
Probably wouldn't even recognize the name.
Well, so the sad thing is because Subaru's asking this probably because of his own parents, you know?
Sure.
なんていうか、そういう対象じゃないのよね。
Jeez. Sure.
この本ってどんな感じで増えてくるかし
Also
ら。
a great question.
例えば、今ここでお兄さんがいきなり死ん
Would
じゃ
your
ったら、
book show up?
お兄さんの本が急
Yeah.
それは興味あるわ。
Let's not
悪
experiment.
いけどそれはお前のために試してやれねえわ。
Is it more accurate that once you entered here, the book's populated based
Sure.
on you?
ざっと見て回ったが、
See, the puzzle was actually just so that the room could buffer.
名前や年代別に並んでいるわけではないらしい。
Well, that's frustrating.
よくわからんってことが
It might be
なか
ordered
ったっ
by
てことよ
when
ね
they died.
二層への挑戦を優先する方が良さそうなのよ。
賛成です。
Okay.
それにしても上の階に上がる階段ってどこにあるのかし
Oh,
ら。
yeah, that would
ど
complicate
こにも
things
見
if.
当たらないよな。
We could go up
性
just
格悪
to.
い相手やし、
Alright,
階段探しも試験のうちかもしれんね。性格？
we're gonna practice a cheerleader
ちょっと来い。
pyramid.
今すぐ行くさ。あーし4層から上に行ったことないっす。400年も？
How'd you get to the 4th layer?
この大図書館、プレイヤーですの番人って立場なんやんな。Exactly. なるほど。したらうちの予想や5つかな。
Almost.
シャウラさんが言いつけられてる塔を守るための内緒の決まり事。
Okay.
5つと違う？決まり事？そもそもアーシャは隠し事してた。
What did you divine, Anastasia?
そこのところは書面に残してもらいたい。
In writing.
お日様がアーシに内緒で塔を出ていこうとかしたら、アーシはもう容赦なくぶっ殺す。
Ah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, it makes sense. She's a scorpion.
Right.
それならそれで。
Alright, what you thinking? What you gonna try?
命令でもないんなら、そんな必死になって契約を守ろうとする必要ないだろう。
約束は守らなくちゃダメに決まってるじゃない。
いや、今のは俺が悪かったけど、言葉のあやで。
約束は大事。3、はい。
Yes, promises are important.
Okay.
アーシが言われてることを簡単に。
Yes, give us the
Okay.
full deets.
大図書館プレイヤーですの挑戦者はもう絶対に外に出さ。
Never ever.
ちゃんと大図書館の試験を解き終えて一層まで行けば問題ないっす。横領決戦。この条件に違反した場合、アーシは血も涙もないキルリングマシンに早変わりするっすから、失礼っす。
Yeah.
約束より優先度上傷つくわ。
お日様を傷つけるのに成功。
Yeah.
足を腕。
I think it's more that she's some kind of mobby that is in a human
Yeah.
form right now.
Sure.
But she'll turn into a scorpion.
試験を終えずに去ることを禁ず。試験の決まりに反することを禁ず。3、職への不敬を禁ず。
Disrespect the library.
塔そのものへの
General.
破壊。
Oh, haha, there we go.
全部で4
She lied. She
As
lied.
easily as she breathed.
試験の決まりに反するのを禁ず。
何か我々の知らない
Uh-huh,
決め事
uh-huh.
が
Yeah.
裏に隠されているということになるだろう。
この決め事が破られない限り足の体は足のものっす。お日様のものっす。
I was waiting for that. Yeah.
返されたっす。でも心は常にお日様のものっす。試験を終わらせなきゃ外に出られないなんて、
Hmm.
やっぱり墓所の試練に似てるわよね。
最悪こいつを倒せれば帰っていいんだろう。墓所より緩いよ。
お日様はそんなことしないっす。誰よりも心が広くて優しかったっす。やべえ、嘘ついたら体かゆくなってきた。
Yeah. Interesting.
Hmm.
She's like, no, you are.
Yeah.
ねえ、私少しだけ思ったけど
Yeah, what if she is a mobbies and then maybe we'll actually be able to control her, yeah.
Yeah.
言葉の選び方が可愛らしいなってるけ
Yeah.
ど、そうやね。階段の場所なんだけど。
Looks like there's a staircase right there.
Well, it's just up to the next stage of the...
Hmm.
やっぱりこの塔を作ったやつの性格くっそ最悪だな。
That's a lot of steps.
実は最初からここにあったなんてことないよな。
So you had to actually be in the library and then come back out. Okay.
Hmm.
じゃあサバッと挑んでズバッと攻略してやるぜ。行くぞベアゴー。
I suppose. Another test.
ここが期待通りの2層なら。
試験が始まるはずなのよ。あれがそのきっかけかしら。
Oh.
Oh, hey.
Well.
雰囲気からしてさながら選定の剣ってとこか。行くぜ。
Uh-oh. I think you're gonna have to do something with that sword pretty soon.
Yeah. I think we're fighting. Ah.
Oh, hi.
From the opening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
点検に至りし愚者許しを得よ
Shala knows who this is.
Mm-hmm.
点検に至りし愚者
So you're gonna have to fight this guy?
No, we need the favor.
点検に至りし愚者かの者の許しを
Oh.
許し
He's
I
like,
think we need to
please.
feed him.
I haven't eaten in 400 years.
Yeah, I think we need to feed him. Oh. She's that scared of it.
Yep. Absolutely terrified.
ただものではないとそうお見受けする。
なんだおめえ。地下国どこだ。ふざけてんのかおめえ。
ふざけてなどいない。
I like the idea that he's summoned here too.
俺の子分と似たしゃべりしてんじゃねえぞおめえ。ちげえんなら紛らわしいまですんじゃねえっつんだよおめえ。
Wait, we asked you a question.
エロい女。ジャリジャリコベザク。
Wow. That was great.
せえなおめえ。さっきから俺が寝言で説明してやっただろうが。
Wait, while you were asleep.
点検に至りしくしゃ神者の許しを得よ。
白い女雑魚とはちげえな。なんだその面。まぶすぎんだろおめえ。
Wait,
まぶい。
お前がここの試験か。
wait. Was he talking to?
他人のつけた肩書きなんざ興味ねえや。俺とまともに話した。
You're gonna have to beat my
俺を
ass.
一歩でも動かしてみろやおめえ。
ルグニカ王国この騎士団所属ユーユース・ユークリウス。
名乗る名なんざねえや。俺はただの棒振りだ。
Okay, all right. I love that this is the episode of assholes,
Yep.
and we might have just met the primo asshole.
Yeah. The asshole among assholes.
Right. Okay,
All right.
we got two very different kind of parts to this episode.
Yes.
Typhon backstory origins
was
so
awesome and
so random and
terrifying.
horrifying.
Yep.
But also kind of telling about this archive in that if it's an archive of people's lives, but also maybe specifically like really intense formative moments for them as people, and we don't know exactly what Yulia saw specifically regarding
Right.
that one commander.
I'm kind of surprised that they didn't have Subaru try to read that book. Just check, you
Just
know?
to check, yeah.
Like to confirm that it's not that Subaru's special or whatever, but
I think the reason why they didn't was because Subaru was looking over the shoulder of Bayako's stuff and looking over the shoulder of what Emilia had. Like
Oh, sure.
he wasn't able to read those.
yes, there were the ones.
So
okay, good.
So
point,
the
good
idea
point.
is that just because someone can read it doesn't mean others can read it, and
Right.
also because Subaru cleared the trial doesn't mean he can read all the books.
Yes.
So by definition, specific books can only be read by specific people.
Right. The test continues.
The test continues, and it's definitely something to do with them having experience with that person on some
Right.
level.
And I love this as a sort of trial run first, like book to have like for us to see how it works and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Because that inherently makes us interested in then seeing all the other books that might be out there, right?
Right. But
Because-
also they kind of failed this part of it because it's there's
Yeah.
there's just too much. They don't really have an easy way to navigate the thing here. So this also feels like a treasure room where as you go forward, you could then go backwards and then take the knowledge from those areas
Sure.
and then bring it back here.
Yep.
Also, if you encounter somebody like an asshole sword saint then maybe coming back here, one of these books that
Finding
you
their name
previously
and-
read
yeah.
and you found their name before, you can be like,
You
oh,
can
maybe
maybe
now
unlock it now.
interacted with them, you can unlock it.
Which also
Which is very cool.
very cool, but then okay, given that the library isn't organized,
Yeah.
and given that in the OP we see Subaru like just
Freaking
oh my
out.
god,
Yeah,
like fully brain
frustrated.
melted, just
Yeah.
collapsed like in the middle of all these books. The idea that you would search through a bunch of these books that have no rhyme or reason to the actual organization. Then you have to go back through and search again to see if maybe one of them you can actually read this time, or,
Yeah,
or
you
like
need a
get
team.
the name of the person. And
Yeah, you need
know.
a team of people who are responsible for remembering key names and such. Or, like I was saying, the books that they've
Alphabetize all of them.
right, the books that they've brought into the middle are books that they're already starting to sort on some level. And so
Sure.
it's okay, cool. If we need to come back in here, it's just going to take a lot of time. But the other terrifying thing was that Shaula brought up some rules and also seemed to hint at that there's very clearly because Master told me this is what I do if people break the rules, I don't really care what you say or do, Subaru, because I already got orders from you, so why would
Right.
you contradict yourself? Like,
Yep. And apparently, like
that's pretty scary because
yeah, it
that
was-
means she could just start killing any of them
Yep.
anytime soon.
and it was kind of dissonant how casual she was about mentioning that. She's
Right.
like, "Oh yeah, no, if certain things happen, then I go into murder machine mode."
And I think that's probably because it's, her master's orders someone that she's, obsessed with.
Sure.
And from her perspective, that master is here right in front of her. She has no reason to feel like she needs to hide any of this. It's just you didn't ask. So yeah, sure. I'll bring that stuff up.
And maybe some of the rules are things that
she's not supposed to talk about.
You don't want to talk about. Yeah. Cause like
the
whole
5th rule just not being mentioned at all. Yeah,
exactly. Or the whole idea of like disrespecting the library or, trying to destroy the library. That's,
yeah,
that makes sense as something where it's like, all right, if they try shit, then yeah, obviously I'm going to defend this place.
Yeah, to me, what it also sounds like is that the rules are vague enough to build an air of respect for the rules, so that it's we don't want to test the limits of these things.
Yeah, if someone pisses on a book, she will probably rip their head off.
Or it's cool, we're just going to start smashing the library about to try and see what we
happens,
can get and what happens. It's no,
right.
no. Now I'm killing all of you.
Yep.
I also like that she said she would go into full murder machine mode or what have you. And there's almost this feeling of, because she says, no, I'm not a spirit or anything like that. And they're like, really, bitch? Like, really? Yeah, that's funny. You think you're...
Yeah.
But if she's honest, because we saw what happens when she lies.
Right.
Like, it actually, gave her the willies. Like, it made her itch all over, just like...
Yeah, then I think
that's
it's spot on that Meili senses something and she's actually some kind of witch beast or whatever in another form.
That could be it, but I was going to say that's an example of a rule that is in play. Like...
Oh, sure. Rules for her, where
rules
it's like,
for her,
you
exactly.
Can't lie to the people that come in here.
Yeah. Like she can specify and be like, "Oh, I'm actually telling the truth, honest. I'm just bowing before master here." Yeah, absolutely. But then it's also hey, that's the tell when she does lie. She can lie, but it's that it makes it really obvious to anybody watching.
Right.
What does it look like when she lies? Although she did say there was no fifth rule.
So if anything,
unless she said the 5th rule doesn't matter or something.
I don't think
the spot where she gave it here. Because...
So my brain is went down this rabbit hole that I don't think is the case. But if you had someone that was this extreme and it was some kind of system also, right, where it's not necessarily like a regular person, and they're being this over the top about everything. Is there that possibility that it's also that cover to then, you can say, I lied, and so this thing happens, and that's just to make it so that the people think they know what you know? Probably not that. I think it's just, this is her gimmick, but...
Yeah, I'm trying to see if she actually 100% confirms also that there are even 5 rules.
Sure.
So...
Yeah, and the difference between...
I loved this joke here. It looks like I've leveled up and I'm on track to evolve.
Yeah.
I swear she's going to have some kind of alternate form that is going to fuck with them at some point. So we'll have to rewind time and undo the mistake of, breaking one of the rules. Yeah, 4th, you shall not attempt to destroy the tower itself. That feels like a good final rule. But then she actually goes 5th. Then there's no 5th.
Yeah. And because don't destroy the tower makes sense. Don't leave without telling me. That feels a lot more sinister, Where it's
if she's the guardian, if she's the actual caretaker of the place, there's nobody else here other than potentially maybe a sealed witch, who knows. But if she's the only one here, and it's you can leave, but you have to inform me first. That might say that she has a rule basically to scrutinize the actual leaving of the person.
Right. Because she also said you can't leave ever unless you complete the trials or whatever. Right.
But then also if you get to the first layer, you'll be A-okay.
Yeah. So it's her way of speaking has a lot of slang and exaggerations and things like that. And so there's that part of me that's like, okay, how much do we take this literally? Like this is some fae that we are bargaining with, right? Where, she'll speak in half truths or, or things like that versus just the No, don't read too much into the exact details of the words that she chooses.
No, I think that we are supposed to read very, very much into the exact word detail that she chooses, but only on phrases where she's talking about this place specifically.
Sure.
And I think that that's where, when you have characters like this, that's where it's key, is that they have multiple things that they're passionate about.
Mm-hmm.
And there's specific things that they're passionate about where it's much more raw, and then there's other things where there's other characters' agency involved, and in this case it's the master that made this place or set this place up.
Yeah.
And that's all that.
But I think we're definitely having a boss fight with Shala by the time this arc's done.
Like, I think long before the arc's done, I think they're gonna fuck up at least one of these rules.
Oh, right, because this is also ReZero, so we can.
This is ReZero. We can see.
Yep.
We can see Shala's, murder machine mode.
Right. Thankfully,
and then undo it.
Exactly. Thankfully, Subaru has enough, self-respect and everything to not just be like, all right, let's see what happens when,
No, and also there's a little bit of a threat of the. This place that we're in is some weird magic.
You do not understand how this place works.
Well, right. There was enough stuff with the tomb and everything.
Yeah.
Where it was like, oh, I can tell people about return by death. I can tell you. If that's something that could be done there, here I'd be worried about any kind of intense magic stuff being just freely used without potential consequences.
Great point.
Also, the terrifying notion of, well, Subaru technically has died many times.
Yep.
And one of the things that I was curious about is, let's go with the notion that this is an infinite library and it has all
the people that have ever died. Yeah.
Let's go with that, right?
So that's why, since the inception of the library in the last 400 years.
Sure. Regardless, it's more people than they know.
Right.
Right? Mm-hmm. How do books get added being just a question that was brought up of like...
Yeah.
So they don't, actually.
Right. If you were to die all of a sudden, would a book suddenly appear?
Well, sure. I was going to bring up the idea that if books don't get added, it's because they were all already added for all deaths ever. So theoretically, one of the parts that could be crazy...
Yeah, you could be like,
you could find someone that hasn't
died
yet.
Oh, that'd be...
Now, obviously, we can just hand wave it as magic. These are all people that have died for sure.
But yeah, this does...
But I feel like any one of them, especially Beatrice, could be like, well, maybe no, she was pretty shut in.
It does kind of feel like a Castle cookbook.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of like who actually in our group knows the most history.
Yeah.
Really? Like, actually...
It might be Beatrice because she definitely did read a lot when she was, a shut-in. But
right, but what were her books actually about? She was reading the gospel primarily and nothing else.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
No, I'm more just bummed that they've moved on to the next trial, and yet I feel like it's because they're going to come back here with new knowledge.
Yes, I 100% think
they got Metroidvania. They're like, you don't have the key to this Dewey Decimal System.
Oh, yet. Hey, you met an interesting person. Maybe they have a book somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
possibly.
Yep.
But all right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You get on early access there. You can watch full length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us, the community there, about this show, about anime in general. Also, be sure to check out our Twitch channel. See if any of that interests you. We'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.